Hey, what's up? It's Keyleth here. I'm back again finally after a long hiatus. Today we're doing a deck build video with Aclazotz Deepest Betrayal. Aclazotz is a fun and powerful commander from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. This deck is a mono-black control deck with a heavy emphasis on discard. Aclazotz Deepest Betrayal is a mono-black commander with a CMC of 3 and 2 black. Aclazotz is a legendary creature, Bat God, with flying, lifelink, and a power and toughness of 4/4. Aclazotz abilities read: whenever Aclazotz attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. Whenever an opponent discards a land card, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying, and when Aclazotz dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. The transformed side of Aclazotz is called Temple of the Dead and is a land. It reads: tap to add a black mana, and pay 2 and tap a black and tap it. Transform Temple of the Dead. Activate only if a player has 1 or fewer cards in hand. When building a commander deck, I always like to start with the mana base. In this deck, I'm running 24 Swamps, Arch of Orazca, Bojuka Bog, Cabal Coffers, Cabal Stronghold, Everglades, Hive of the Eye Tyrant, Memorial to Folly, Mirren the Moaning Well, Myriad Landscape, Sanctum of Eternity, Thespian Stage, Untidaiki the Cloudkeeper, and Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. Now, mana rocks are obviously very important in a monocolored deck that isn't green. So besides lands, this deck runs 10 mana rocks, including Everflowing Chalice, Lotus Bloom, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, Soul Ring, Wayfarer's Bauble, Arcane Signet, Helm of Awakening, Mind Stone, and Thought Vessel. This deck also includes Dark Ritual, which in my opinion is the best ritual in the game. Creatures. This deck runs 14 additional creatures besides the commander, many of which have discard-related abilities. These creatures are the Raven Man, Graveyard Trespasser, Hypnotic Spectre, Needle Spectre, Ravenous Chupacabra, Bloodgift Demon, Junji the Midnight Sky, Westgate Regent, Kokushu the Evening Star, Scythe Spectre, Skeletal Vampire, Butcher of Malakir, Archon of Cruelty, and Villas Broker of Blood. Targeted removal. I'm only running 4 single removal spells. Those include Dismember, Consuming Vapors, Sever the Bloodline, and Sudden Death. Board wipes. This deck is board wipe heavy with 7 board wipes, including Black Sun Zenith, the Meat Hook Massacre, Perish, Toxic Deluge, Damnation, Extinction Event, and Languish. Card draw. I do interpret card draw a little loosely here, but in this category I'm including Warlock class, Sign in Blood, Mask of Grizzlebrand, Phyrexian Arena, Greed, and Ob Nixilis Reignited. Now I have some Graveyard Recursion as well. 6 such cards are in the deck, including Confront the Past, Animate Dead, Agadeem's Awakening, Beacon of Unrest, Incarnation Technique, and Grave Endeavor. Tutors. Next up is Tutors. Black has the best tutors in the game. I'm using some budget tutors to make the deck a little less powerful. So the tutors in this deck are Expedition Map, obviously to tutor for the lands that I need, Beseech the Queen, Diabolic Tutor, and Illicit Shipment. Now we're going with the discard package. Discard is very important for this deck. We want to get our opponent's hands low on cards. The more opponents you have without cards in hand when Aclazotz attacks, the more cards you draw. There are 10 dedicated discard effects in this deck, including Hopeless Nightmare, Inquisition of Kozilek, Thoughtseize, Doomsday Confluence, Mind Shatter, Mind Slash, Nightmare Void, Court of Ambition, Rankle's Prank, and Larceny. This is a fun deck to run and will crush many creature-based strategies. There are plenty of options to replace most of the cards in this list. If you are missing any, so don't feel like you need to copy this deck exactly. I wouldn't expect you to, but you are more than welcome to play this list if you like. Now I do want to make a side note. I got a chance to play this deck a few times so far. Most of the time it's been pretty powerful, but I ran into a minor issue when dealing with a Voltron deck that happened to also include phasing in the Voltron effects, and that's incredibly hard to do, especially when most of your removal's at sorcery speed. So, you know, take that for whatever it is. Well, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and remember to hit that like button. And if you aren't subscribed, think about subscribing. I did just hit 200 subscribers last week, and I'd really like to grow this channel some more. Once again, thanks again for watching Keyless Bag of Decks, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.